Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I've been having a little play with a gatefold easel card today. And I was using up the last of my gorgeous, I can't remember what bird song papers. Absolutely stunning. Just love them. Absolutely love it. So I only had 2 slices left, and a few little bits cut out, so I made this beautiful gatefold card. Now I've glued this one right down. This one can poke up and this one pokes up, and I used the stamp set Butterfly Wishes. I think it just looks absolutely gorgeous with it, and I've just stamped all around. So I just have to slide my belly band off at the bottom where it opens up like this, and then you pop it up like this. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely stunning. I'd love to add more detail here, but this card, because it's got double layers on either side, it's quite a thick card anyway, and then it folds flat. And again, there's a butterfly there. You can get the recipient to poke that up, and another one on here. I gave them the vellum wings because it was quite a dark colour underneath, but I suppose I could have just stamped off, but I just think it's really cute. And then there's this beautiful little belly band. So I'm going to show you I made it. And it's quite a simple card actually. It's just you have to be really super careful, because these are exactly the same length, but because I cut away the score line, I may have cut a little bit too much off this one because it's right to the end. But how beautiful is that? Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And I popped the word love on there. I haven't got another one of those, but I've got the word joy. And the circle here and here were just cut from one of those cut apart cards I've got left. And I've got a couple more then. So I've got my spare white. I've got enough for circles, and then I can just choose a beautiful image or a gorgeous butterfly from these cut aparts that are left. Look at that dragonfly, beautiful. I love the birds, so I've just I would get the birds in there. Look, absolutely stunning. And I get more of these beautiful images, just to decorate. So I think I will have, I don't know though. I love that flower as well, but I'd only get so much of it in. I love the dragonfly on the other side as well. That is gorgeous. And if I pulled it to one side, perhaps I could stamp a message. And then you've got this beautiful butterfly. Again, you could pop that in. Absolutely stunning. Or even have these beautiful flowers on this side as well, just to decorate. So we'll decide what we're going to do after. I think there's just enough on there to cut another starburst out, even though I know I need 2. But you know me, I don't like to waste paper. Look at that. Whoosh, got one out of there. Maximise my papers. And then, have I got any spare? No. I like to maximise everything. So there's my 2 circles for the starburst. I can put that in there for more if I need it on a later card. I've got my butterfly duet punch with the vellum and the white, because I'm going to stamp some of those beautiful flowers. That can go back in case I use some more bits off that, and then we'll decide, like I say, isn't that absolutely gorgeous though? I love these oriental papers, just absolutely gorgeous. And I had to have that on this side because they just look like doors to me. Absolutely striking. Love it, love it, love it. And then that beautiful belly band can go back on at the bottom without disrupting my beautiful butterflies. And this one's just glued right the way down. Let's put those there, all our little bits. Love it. So quite a few bits of cardstock. one's that one for? Oh yeah, is it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, let me take this apart again. Keena's going to lally. Yeah, it's for there. And then we got red and then the whisper white. So if I leave that out. So that's that. And the whisper white is for this piece after we've stamped. And then that goes layering on there. I mean, I didn't even have to have that bottom bit, but because I could just attach it to the card, but we're doing that. This is 9.5 by 1.5, and I'll show you where to score to get that little gap as well. These are all my pieces, and they're quite simple really. Those are for those, those are for those. This, so everyone can make it, in the UK and in America, is 8 by 11. And what we're going to do is going to fetch our score tool out. And on the short side, I'm going to just score this at 2 and 6. And on the long side, we're just going to score at 2 3/4 and 5.5. And we're just going to remove these panels here. And that's where that gatefold comes in. So I used my trimmer to cut these sections out so I could cut away the score line. Just makes it a little neater because I'm terrible to cut a straight line. So I'm putting it so it cuts away the score line. And I come down to 5.5. Oh, that looks lopsided, doesn't it? Oh well. Flick it over and then repeat the process. I don't mind cutting across there then. Use my longer scissors and again remove the score line. I think I might have to go back in with the trimmer. I can see I haven't cut away the score line, all of it. So I've cut up to the score line and past it. This one looks like I'm going to really well and truly hack away that score line. Oh, there we go, it's come off anyway. So we can fold this up, making sure it's level at the bottom. We can fold this up. I like to, I've definitely cut away the score line on this side. This is where you can check, see? That's not going to go over, so I've got to take another slither off that because of that. So, minutest little, don't need that anymore, I don't think. So the tiniest, I'm going to fold that under. Because I can see it there, look. Oops. That's definitely got it now. Definitely. Oof, it was only a tiny little bit as well. I sound like I've got a bit of a sore throat. I mean, you can keep them now if you want. It's entirely up to you, but it's only cardstock. So again, make sure these come edge to edge. Give them a good burnish. this one too. How sweet. Now we can check. There we go, perfect. So now it's just a matter of decorating. What's that there? Gaynor's mucky fingers. That's better. So let me show you the measurements. There they all are. Oops. And there's the layers. That is 3 3/8. Then you want an extra for your starburst and extra wide for the 2-inch punch. I was going to stamp, but I decided to cut out the pictures instead. And then we got the belly band. You're going to score that at 2 and 2 1/8, 6 1/8, and 6 1/4. Let's do that now. And then I'll show you how lovely it closes. So 2 and 2 1/8, 6 1/8, and 6 1/4. Because it does get quite a bulky card. So fold on both score lines, and you just get that nice little gap there then, and then again fold, and you don't want to pinch too tight when you're gluing it down, because you want to be able to slide it on and off. And then this, go this way, and then it basically more or less ends up in the center of the card. So when we've got all this together, it slides on lovely. She says, I can't even grip it. So, and you don't want to glue that down, so you just want to be able to move it. So let's do that actually. The reason I clear the pin is because if I don't get the glue off it, it dries and clogs, and that's what can cause blockages. Somebody asked me why do I always wipe the glue off, because I don't want to clog my pin up. So I'm just gently holding that down, adding a little bit of glue there. You don't want to come all the way down because it'll stick to your card, and then just hope that I haven't come down too far, and just let them sit together. Just check that you can slide it. And then our starburst, one of them, is just going to get glued through the center. And then popped right in there. So that's the make of the card, and look, it's lovely and slack. So while the glue's out actually, let's adhere our pieces together. I just thought cherry cobbler, because when I did the other thing, the box album with these papers, I just thought, oh my god, the cherry cobbler went with it beautifully. What's that piece for? Why have I got two of those? Oh well, I've got two of those. So you've got, I mean, this is the opposite to that, so that's one of the reasons I turned it round. You know me and my nice little borders. Love it. I was looking for one. Oh, do you remember the old set they did? Something artistically or something like that. Asian. I must have got rid. What have I got this for? I have no idea, but I'll put it back in my crafting bin. So we're going to do the same. We're going to have the 2 green on the front of the card. Perfect. And then the 2 red on the inside of the card. When I can separate things. And I know you lovely ladies like fun fold cards and stuff. I do too. Perfect. Whoops. Oh, Mr. Boyce's playing on his game again. Getting very excited. I love these papers. Doesn't take long. Kind of beautiful patterns on the back as well. I just love that sentiment. It was a perfect day because of you. Isn't that nice? Perfect. So yeah, we can just get attaching. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Headache today, girls. Oof, stonker. Now he's drilling next door. Oh gosh. So we're going to want dimensionals for here, because we can add the sentiment after. Perfect. And it only takes, I think I have 1.5 sheets of cherry cobbler to do the 2 cards, which is not bad at all. So I just pop this equally on there, so that can catch that. I've got an itchy nose. Ooh. So that sits on there beautiful. Oops, that's that star for there. There you are, cheeky. So I'm only going to glue the bottom bit. Where's that joy gone? There it is. And then this is just going to get popped on just for there. And then we'll pick a lovely pattern. So again, I'm doing these on the inside. Because this partners up with its opposite side of the paper. Perfect. I mean, if you wanted to keep the bulk down, don't use layers and just use the DSP that size. But you know me and layers, not always, but I think for things like with these beautiful papers, it's nice to have a little bit of layering at the back. Perfect. I haven't cut too much off this one. It's lovely. So again, we can add these now on the front. And this space then is perfect if I write your message. Let me just open that out. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Tiny border on that one. Whoosh. But how sweet is that? I love it. I love it. So because it gets starting to get really bulky now. But there we go. That's stunning. So let's decide what pictures we're going to have. I do love those birds. They're so cute. Maybe I cut the birds out on one and the dragonfly out on the other. Oh. And then we can decide which one we want on the front of the card and which one do we want on the back. Put those back with my stash. Yes, we got some lovely little labels here. I mean, you could have added one of these. I've just glued them down now. Maybe I could have cut that out. But I want a stamp on there with those beautiful flowers. So, but it's just an idea. I think I like to maximise all the papers as best as I can. So, are we going to have the beautiful... Let's put the dragonfly on the inside. Oh yes, definitely. Perfect. And then the gorgeous birds can go on our belly band. And do you know what, I've done it again. I'm going to stamp in a minute. I've put the belly band together and I haven't stamped on it. I did the same on the other one, so don't worry about it. You can still see that Chinese writing underneath. How cute is that? Same as this one, I stamped afterwards, so fetch in my cherry cobbler. Let me pop that over there out the way. Grab some scratch paper. I haven't got much of this left, but I've got loads of grid paper. Oops. Oh, there we go. I want the black first to do the sentiment. And I want to keep this in the centre so I can get that flower going around the outside. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And then I'm going to keep that out for a minute because there is that gorgeous flower. And I'm not doing anything strenuous, I'm not tapping really hard or nothing, I'm just I'm going to try and dress just around those words. That is gorgeous. That is really pretty. I'm going to set that aside because I can see that it's still wet. And then come in with my belly band. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So what I might do on this one, because no one's going to see the back, I'm just going to turn that round and add the two. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Get rid of the excess off there, on there first. Oh, now he's singing. And then that gorgeous little butterfly. One, two, three, four. It's stinking again now. Close this up because knowing me, I'll put my elbow in it. And I'm slipping off my chair. Lining these up just so I get the best cut. Oh, I might have to do another one actually. Yeah, I'll have to do, cause that one's chopped it off down there, so let me get that back. Oh, stiff. There we go. And I also stamped one on the front there. Ooh, I don't want to put them upside down. Just like that. So cute. One, two, three, and four. Perfect. And the same with the vellum. Just gonna punch out one, two, three, four. I can go back in there because I can get some more out of that as well. One, two, three, four. Oh wait there, one, two, three, five I need of those, so I'll grab some vellum back up again. Oh, shavings. There we go. 5. I've got glue all over the place. So just bending the wings on some. I mean, if you don't want a belly band around your card, you could pop a ribbon round and just tape it at the back. But it's entirely up to you. Grab our little butterfly as well. Make sure they're both level. And then, because I had one on here, I am going to pop this one up here, she says. Pokey tool at the ready. That one's gone a bit wonky. That one down as well, and I'm going to put this one, that one's look a bit wonky, just on the top there. My vellum one, I'm just going to glue this all over for the one is stamped on the card. And then I'll just add gems later, like this. Perfect. And we're going to have one on our sentiment. So now that's dry. This just in here, nice little border all the way round. Whoops. Tiniest little bit. Oh, I wish they wouldn't sing while they're in the shower. Neither of them can sing, see. So get my little gems on there. So one there. And we put one just there. Pressing them down, make sure they don't come off. I know they're going to get squashed, but the recipient can. Why aren't you sticking down? I'll just leave that squashed a minute. So we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the belly band. But because we've got our birdies on there now. So what I'm going to do, I just stick one on the side here. And that can go right on top of there. Whoops. Straighten it up before it dries. So cute. Do you know what I didn't do? What I'm going to do now is what I didn't do on the other one. Let me just pop that on. I might add a little touch of Winker Stella because that will make the vellum curl up a little bit as well. So always prime your pen before you take it out. You know me and Winker Stella. That is so adorable. So there is the card we've just made together. Here is the one I made earlier. Add a bit of sparkle. There we go. There are my two gatefold easel cards. They can stand up if you want them to stand up, but I prefer them to lay flat. That can get popped under there whilst it's not in use. Same with that one. How gorgeous are them? Love them. I'm mad. I was looking everywhere for my other stamp set, so I got rid of it. I must have done because I couldn't find it. I won't be doing that in the future. A gorgeous stamp set and a beautiful cherry cobbler, and then two beautiful cards. Oh my gosh, I love them. Oh, I don't know, but absolutely gorgeous. So I hope you I hope you enjoyed. I'd love a thumbs up and a share, that would be amazing. Oh, can you imagine doing a big one? Oof, double one. Ooh, you never know. Watch this space. I'd love a like I say, I love a thumbs up and a share, that'd be great. If you're new to my channel and enjoyed, please press the subscribe button and the little bell. I do post every single day, so come and see what I make tomorrow. Thank you all. Bye for now.